Hello, it's me. You're watching me right now. I'm actually at EUIC at the minute, so I've made this video in advance. But if you're at EUIC, let me know in the comments down below. Come and say hello. Come and say hello. I'll be there all weekend. And we're going to see loads of people that I've not met properly in real life, and I can't wait. It's going to be great. I've already met them by this point. This will be great. Anyway, listen, today I've got something quite cool. So I wanted to make more of a meme deck that also has a bit of a competitive streak with it. And it's Lickilicky EX, which is very strong, and the Lickitung as well. The flip one. That's where the flips come in. Then we got Dialga as the engine, right? Then we've got a Mew. A Mew is pretty good. I like Mew in most decks with Dialga or anything, really. Just because of that, the 3 colorless energies is so powerful. Anyway, here's the list. As you can see, we got the Dialgas, we got the Lickies, we've got the Mew. We've got Dawns to rotate the energies if we need to. Very, very powerful. Quite similar to some other decks that we're making and we're using on the channel as well. It's mainly because I really love Dawn and I really love Dialga. I think they work really well. And when we're seeing more of these Pokemon with, like, colorless energies on, it's really good, man. Like, you've got other stuff like Pidgeot that we could try with this if we wanted to. Dawn just allows for many fun sort of decks, to be fair. Anyway, we're going to play a couple of games now. We're going to see how it plays. Enjoy. Right, here we go. It's called Likiflips. Now, there is one more important thing before we go in with it. Because we run the Mew, it can automatically change to a Psychic Energy and a Metal Energy. So make sure that doesn't happen. Any edits, we'll put the Psychic Energy in there as well. Just so you're all aware. Right, let's get straight into some games with it. Likiflips is its name. I don't know if that's a sus name. I don't know if it's a good name. But it's one that's happened, and that's it. Remember, any of the deck lists that you are seeing as well, down in the comment section down below, or in the description rather, there'll be links to it, so you can have a look at them if you want to play around with them. If you think they're rubbish, don't even look at it. No, I'm joking. They're not going to... I'm making the deck. It's perfect. Except for the Mamoswine one. Just ignore that. The Pidgeot stat. Just ignore quite a few. Right, okay. I'm going second, which is a great start for us. We've got Dialga. We also have a Mew in hand, which is decent. It's something that the Dialga to Metallic Turbo to, which is good. But ideally, we want to get Lickilicky if we can. We do have a Pokeball, so we have got a chance to get it. Or Lickitung, sorry, and then we can go Lickilicky afterwards. Dialga's going to take a couple of turns anyway to get going. Good thing here is, if he doesn't get an X speed, that Eevee still stays up front, and he wants the Manaphy there. Because he wants the Manaphy to be his engine, right? Especially with Palkia. This can be quite brutal. And it is going to be brutal, but we'll see how it goes, because this is going to be a strong deck. Giant's Cape's always nice, though. Right, okay, let's play the Mew out as well. Mew is just there at the moment. It's not going to do anything at the moment, but we'll keep it out. Now, Lickitung. Right, okay. So we are using the continuous Licks one, which isn't the best one in terms of... Because this isn't guaranteed damage, right? But it's got more HP pool than the other one. That's why we use it. We're not going to do Giant's Cape just yet, because I don't know where I want it. It all depends, right? It all depends. The Metallic Turbo is going to push up Lickilicky into an attack phase almost real quickly, actually. Probably 2 turns from now, we should have it going. I'm assuming that's going to be a retreat. I think. No, he's going to keep it out. He's got Rocky Helmet on it. Giant's Cape on the Palkia and the Manaphy. Okay. That's good for us. That's good for us because there's 2 item cards that he's using, and they're on cards that aren't going to be too strong. The Eevee is, you know, Eevee, so it's one of them. Luckily, Eevee's missed because I've had it before now when Eevee's hit 120, and I'm pretty sure it's on video. It's one of my videos somewhere where it's hit loads. Another Lickitung to go to the bench is actually quite powerful as well. We'll get Lickilicky out. It's got 160 HP with a Giant's Cape. We're talking 180, which is hefty. And we can then Metallic Turbo, and we'll go for Lickilicky. Yes, we'll take 20 damage from Eevee, but I'm not too worried about it. There's no Misty plays on his side yet, so that's good for us. But we're going to get Lickilicky out quite early. Now, Lickilicky does need 2 more energies. So to get this going, we would need to retreat the Dialga, play the 1 energy, and play a Dawn from the Dialga to that Lickilicky. So that can be problematic, and it will be problematic now. That Manaphy out is going to put out enough energies to the field where Palkia can get in range of that 150. I think. Which isn't going to be useful here. That's not going to be good for us. But the 150 doesn't kill Lickilicky. Or Lickitung. Well, On the bench, I mean. Okay, okay. He'll have 3 energies out on the field. I'd assume he'll want to do another attack with Manaphy. So a Dawn play this turn would be really good. If we don't get Dawn, we could go in for a Mew. And Mew's pretty good as well because we can still use Palkia's move. Sabrina. I think in this case, right, we're going to lose that Dialga, aren't we? So should we get the most out of it as we possibly can right now? Because I can Sabrina, he's going to put Vaporeon in, he takes more damage. If I was to put 1 energy to the Mew, Metallic Turbo once again for Mew. Actually, 1 energy to Lickilicky. Yeah, we'll do it like this, right? And we'll Metallic Turbo. Then the 2 energies will go to the Mew card, thus allowing us to use the Dimensional Storm, because that'll be very, very powerful, especially if, like, he puts a Palkia out, fires all the energies to it, he loses all those energies, Mew can then replicate the move, kill it, do damage to the bench, and Mew's still alive. I know there's another Giant's Cape in this deck as well, so it can keep Mew alive a little bit more with 150, but as long as he doesn't get a Misty and, like, a really lucky roll on the Misty. He transferred it to Manaphy, which I assume he didn't mean to do. So that's good for us. That's very good for us at this point. I want to see Lickilicky come in, though, to do some damage, because I want to see what it's like. All right, okay. Now, I think he misplayed the energy. I think he wanted Palkia up front, yeah. Maybe. Because he didn't need to put that energy to that Manaphy. I think he's misplayed there, which is a good thing for us. On this turn, what we could do is Sabrina and hope for the bait into Dimensional Storm Palkia. And then we can use the Mew to hit it. And then it'll do significant damage overall. However, then we do lose a Mew. So maybe actually no. That's probably not a good idea, because what we could do here is just throw in the Lickilicky so we get a chance to use it. Because it's guaranteed to kill that Manaphy, right? So I will do that just to get the 2 energies off the board. Also, bait the Palkia into Dimensional Storm in this, but it won't kill it. The Licking Fury, right, does 100 damage base, and you flip a coin until you get tails. Every heads hits 40 extra damage. This one I've been really wanting to... Please hit heads the first. Okay, 140, 180, 2... Oh my God! That's the most damage I've ever hit! It was the first time I've used him! 380 damage! This is no meme deck. This does not meme around. Let me tell you. Look at it. Lickilicky pumping out that much damage. The thing is here, though, it's very easy to get carried away and think, oh, it'll hit again. It won't. It won't do that ever again. That's the first and last time that you'll ever see it hit 7. So we use the Mew play like we were going to. So he's going to hit 150 on this one. Still won't kill him. He's going to do 20 damage to the bench. Mew comes out and hits it and kills it in 1 because of Dimensional Storm. That Mew wasn't initially in this deck. However, with some of the other decks I've been making and I've been sticking a Mew in there, it's made sense to put Mew in most of them now, especially with like how much energies we can get onto the board. It's really good for it. And then you've got Dawn, which just helps out loads as well. So in this case, yes, it'll do a lot of damage to Lickilicky. It's not killed it, though, because he's an absolute tank. Then we simply retreat it into this one. Then we add the extra energy to it, and we should be able to genome hack for the Dimensional Storm. And that is win. It's a lovely card, that Mew. And it's so good with these high energy cost cards now. So that Dimensional Storm doesn't discard the energies off Mew because he's not using water energy, so he doesn't discard them. Very, very powerful, man. Lickilicky hitting 380, though. I've never seen any of my cards do that much damage, ever. I can't believe that. Damage done, 650, and 380 of that was this bad boy. I told you he was a bad boy. Jesus. That was an impressive game, to be honest. Kevin, have a love art there. Thank you very much for the game. Apologies for that Lickilicky, because that should never have hit 7 like it did. It's a shame it was on a mana feed, but even still. Likiflips, we're going back in, man. That was a good one. I got to show you a bit of everything then, which is nice. I'm trying a little to be a bit more, what's the word? Inclusive of all the cards in my deck, so I'm trying to show you a little bit more of them if I can. Sometimes, the Starmie Yanmega one, for an example, I didn't really need to use Yanmega at all during it. But that's just the nature of it. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It's just one of them, and it's a very low deck limit. RNG, very heavy in this game currently, so, you know, it's one of them. There's not a lot of draw support, so if you do get a bum hand straight away, it's not really that much that you can do other than pray that it'll work. And that Starmie deck, it did work. It's even if the opponent starts up, to be fair, because right now, we're in for another win without even doing anything. But, okay, there we go. Here we go. It's Yanmega. I do love Yanmega. And I know Yanmega's scary. It's 120 damage for 3 energies, colorless energies as well. The egg as well. Okay, okay. We might have to leave Lickitung out, and that would be the sacrificial mon here, and then we power up from the bench, potentially. There's the Mew. Mew could be really good. We'll Pokeball before we press his research, so we thin the deck out by 1 card. We get the Dialga, which is huge. So I think we play Dialga. I think we play the Mew. I think we research. And we go from there. We got Sabrina. We got another Pokeball as well. Pokeball would bring in another Lickilicky. At Lickitung. I keep saying Lickilicky, sorry. We can play that there. Then I'm thinking we just power up that Dialga for a minute, and then we wait. I think that's an all right play. I think. It could be wrong. I mean, but we'll see. There's nothing I could do really to get rid of that Lickitung. This is the only downside, is the heavy retreat cost. So if you do get a Lickitung start, sometimes you just have to let it die, right? So I'm looking at it and thinking, yeah, I can sacrifice it. Now he has got an Executor potentially with the. If it's EX1, it's 1 energy for 80 damage max, right? It's good. And I kind of wish it was 90 in this case, just so we can get rid of Lickitung, but it's not the case. We'll put the 2 energies over to the Dialga, though. And we will work something out here. We need to get Dialga up front. And that's where I'm going to struggle. We would need a Leaf at a quick speed if we wanted to get it out for free, but there's the Executor. He may retreat it. Oh, that's a really nice. I've not seen the full art version. I've got the other one. That's very nice. I like the color on that. We do have a Leaf. Lickilicky goes up by 1, so we don't want to play. We do not want to play that at all. My idea here would be to just power up the Dialga. Because Dialga can take a Yanmega hit. Next turn, we can play 1 energy to that Lickitung and then leaf it away. And then we play the Lickilicky here instead. And we don't need to play anything else just yet. And we'll just see where we're at. We've got a Leaf, a Sabrina, and a Dawn. Powerful cards in hand. Very powerful cards. You know what's annoying, though? I've not got a full art Sabrina. My girlfriend, she opened 1 pack and got 2 full art Sabrinas out of it, which is wild. I want to get a full art Sabrina just because this trio here would look cool, wouldn't it? All full arts. But it is what it is. And also I need another immersive Dialga and something with like another nice full art Lickilicky as well, because it's kind of cool, aren't they? So this next turn, it's a 1 energy Lickitung, a Leaf, retreat Dialga. Dialga starts powering up Lickilicky, and then we go from there, I think. Because we've got another turn before Yanmega starts to attack, right? Professor's research is actually really good here as well, but we have to do it like this. We have to sacrifice, probably have to sacrifice the Dialga. But what's quite nice is we start getting energies out. Now, we hit 30. We can even go to the Mew if we wanted to, because Mew could do the air slash and attack it for 3 instead of 4. That would probably be a bit of a nicer play, but at the same time, we'll see. Because we can Dawn. That probably would be a nicer play. We're doing 30 damage there, because Lickilicky has to do, it does 100 natural, but if he misses on one of the head flips, that Yanmega stays alive. We guarantee the kill with Mew, if we do it like this, and we can hard retreat that Dialga into the Mew to then do the Air Slash. So I think that'll be a better play for the time being. Genome hacking is very powerful. The Air Slash does come off. It's going to do a lot of damage as well. And what we could do here is Professor's Research to try and get a X speed, and then we keep 1 energy on that Dialga on the bench, right? He could be running Cyrus eventually as well, but Mew is going to be the Giant's Cape plays good. So that takes him out of the 120 range. Now I'm tempted to sacrifice the Dialga. Another Lickilicky. We could do 100 damage with Dialga right now, but there wouldn't be any point. If we were to do the 120 with the Mew, it could work. Or we could get 2 more energies out on the field on that Lickilicky for when Dialga hits the 30 to bring it to 100, then we can fall into that Lickilicky, right? I think that's the play. I think I want that play more. I think the Dialga is going to be sacrificed, right? There's the X speed and the Dialga. Well, in fact, now... Oh, well... It won't kill it if I throw Mew out. Mew would not die, though. But then we wouldn't have any energies anywhere else. Right, it's going to be Lickilicky. I feel like this is the one. We take it down to 100. We sacrifice that Dialga. But then Lickilicky's on the board with a lot of damage. Also, we're not putting a Dialga with 30 HP down and then losing loads of HP on our Mew. And then we're at a very bad situation where he can just pick them with Cyrus if he wanted to. So right now we got a Lickilicky coming up after he kills this Dialga, which Lickilicky guarantees the kill in 1 hit here, even without the coin flips. If we hit 7 again, well... We can't complain if we hit 7 ever, you know what I mean? He might just, yeah, retreat into the Executor, yeah. That's fair as well, that is fair. He does still kill Dialga here. We could Sabrina and kill his egg, because I'd assume he'd bring the egg out, and then that gives us an extra, like, 1 prize taken, so we'd only have to take one of his EXs out then, which isn't too bad, actually. The Tropical Swing hits 80. If we were to Sabrina, we could get rid of the egg, because he's likely to bring that in. If he brings Yanmega in, he's almost there. It'll be a bit of a bad situation then. Another Dawn. I think we'd have to hit 2, but we still take damage because of the thing there. I'm going to Sabrina this turn. And it's going to do the egg, but on the off chance he hits Yanmega and we actually kill it, we're laughing. He won't, but just in case, right? And then if he hits 80 on this, it brings it down to 80. If I hit him, then the Rocky Helmet takes 20 each time, so got to be careful. It's the egg, so we've got a kill on the egg. All right, then. Well, we'll take the kill. We'll take the kill. Didn't hit then, and I didn't want it to hit then. I wanted to hit when we hit the big ones, right? Okay, there's one. It stops another Executor coming out as well. They've got a heavy HP pool, and they do reasonable damage if they hit the heads. It's 80 damage for 1 energy. It's a lot, man. With 160 already as the HP, it's pretty good. Now, all we have to do is get really lucky on the coin flips on this egg, or we power up the other Lickilicky. Or yeah, we can power up the Lickilicky. We've got Dawns in hand and everything. We have an X speed as well, which, yeah, I'm going to power up the other Lickilicky. So then, if it does come down to it, please don't hit heads. Okay, good. It just means that we take 60 now, because obviously we're going to have to hit him, right? But then 120, he will kill me, though. He will kill me with Yanmega, and he can just retreat it with a leaf, right? So that is a problem. He hits 120. How can we figure this? So I could... This is a big problem because he's got me here, right? Because if I hit now, that's 20. Takes me down to 100 or 120 with a Giant's Cape. Same with Mew. Actually, I could do Mew, but Mew can't really do much, unfortunately, there. We may play the Dialga. It wouldn't even matter because it'd still do 20. And then he can come out and do 1. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna YOLO this, and we're gonna go for the flips. We hit 380 on the last one, right? Well, guess what's gonna happen now? We're gonna hit another 4. We're gonna hit 4 in a row. Watch. Here we go. That's unfortunately lost me the game. But you know what? It's about the flips on this, and we went for the flips. We have lost, though. Well, if he's got a leaf. If he doesn't have a leaf, then we might still be in on it. I think we should lose this. We should lose this. I went on an RNG. I went on for the flips. I didn't get them. I'd only needed 2. I'd only needed 2 to kill it. However, if he can't retreat that egg here, we might be okay. I don't think he can retreat the egg without the energies, because he'd have to play another energy at an X speed. He's played it to that. If he's got a leaf, I'm done. The Yanmega. Oh, the Erica. He's not got any leaf there. Ooh, we're still in. I didn't think we were going to still be in there. He's hit 40. Now, all we need to do is hit 110, right? The Giant's Cape. $110. Could we get that anywhere else easily? I don't think so. All right. We're going for the flips. We need to hit 1 heads. That's it. We haven't hit any heads this turn. Well, this game, right? This is it. Here's the issue now. If he doesn't have any leaves still, he could kill me or I could kill him. And it's all on a coin flip. Who's going to get lucky coin flip? He's got the X speed. Wait. Yes! He's alive! The thing is, we could draw. But notice what I've been doing. I've been sitting on a Lickilicky right there, right? Yeah! We had 2 X speeds and 2 dawns as well. That was a beautiful game as well. Right, honestly, ordinarily, I would play 3 games, right? However, these 2 have been really cool to play and it showcases the deck really well. And I will say, if I play another one, it might be another 10 minutes and I don't want it to go on for half an hour for you. So, I'm going to call it there in this video. But I hope you liked that deck. That was really good. Make sure you check down below in the description box where there will be a link to this deck. Have a little play with it. It's a lot of RNG. If it's as lucky as I get, though, wild. I can't believe that. Anyway, I'm at UIC. Remember that. If you are there, let me know. Come and say hello. I'll see you in the next one.